everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to Heroverse Gaming. And guys, I just want to say welcome to the channel if you're new here to the channel. And also, today's video is going to be kind of like a theory I have for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Mainly from what I've been kind of like what I saw in the gameplay trailer that I just can't keep, that I just can't keep like thinking about, because I feel like maybe I'm looking too much into this certain sequence of the gameplay trailer. Mainly it's the end of the gameplay trailer where we get the Spider-Man 2 PS5 logo, and it kind of I feel like fits into the bigger story of Marvel Spider-Man 2, mainly of course with Miles and Peter. Mainly Miles noticing a difference with Peter, like a different attitude with Peter. And I'm gonna actually play those certain segments of the trailer and kind of talk a little bit more about that, because in reality, everybody's talking right now online. I mean, people have not stopped talking about Marvel Spider-Man 2, the trailer gameplay that we got for the PlayStation Showcase, and that was 2 days ago. People are still talking about it. People are still doing their theories about about the 12-minute footage that we got of gameplay. People are just doing their theories. People are saying people are talking about their predictions of what we also could be predictions of what we could be getting. And I just want to kind of give my take on this big thing that I feel like not a lot of people, I haven't heard anybody talk about what I'm about to talk about, mainly from what I just can't stop thinking at the end with the logo. But again, here, yesterday I did a trailer breakdown, if you guys are interested, for the Marvel Spider-Man 2 gameplay that we got. I did the trailer breakdown with my friend Troy and Sam. Definitely go check that out. We gave our theories. We gave our, what we liked about, the gameplay so far. We also talked about, just how excited we were for the game. So definitely go check out that video. It's up on the channel right now. But guys, like I said, I'm going to play the certain segments where kind of Miles, and it's kind of building up to the one theory I have that not many people are kind of talking about. And I feel like this is something that Insomniac got over people's head. Mainly, I really want to talk about kind of actually I'll just get to it. I'll get to it once I'm I'll really tell my theory once I'm getting to the thing that I just can't stop thinking about. But first thing first, of the kind of the gameplay trailer where kind of Miles kind of realizes something different within Peter. I'll actually get to the moment. It's actually when Peter calls Miles because he needs Miles to Peter's across the city and he needs Miles to kind of get to the fish market so that way before Kraven's hunters do. And that's when I feel like Miles really noticed the change in Peter. So we're actually going to play that one sequence when I feel like Miles really starts to see a change within Peter. So we're going to play that off right now. It says switch to Miles.
Miles, the hunters tracked Connors to the Harlem fish market.
Blizzard. I'm on it.
Right
Sounds
here.
like Kraven's checking off his.
We don't have much time. Move.
Guess we'll chat later.
See? That's not like Peter. That's not like Peter to be like, oh, you know what I mean? Get moving, and then just hang up. And then Miles is like, I guess we'll talk later. See, Miles is starting. I wonder if this is we're building up where that maybe I've actually not even that. I think this is the first time Miles is starting to see a difference within Peter, and I'll talk a little bit more on that and when we get to this point right here, which it's when he meets up with Genki. Genki has one of the hunter drones from Kraven's crew, and then here comes Peter crashing in with the symbiote suit. See? He's almost scared Miles. Who is that?
Hey, man. New threats?
The building's swarming with hunters.
See?
Any sign of Connors?
No response when Miles says, whoa, new threads? No response. He just goes straight into the objective, any sight of Connors. Or, you know what I mean? It's swarming with hunters. See, that's what I'm really loving, is that Peter is so focused with his anger and rage that he's just not tolerating anything else. And that's what the biggest part I love about kind of Peter's arc with the symbiote suit, because he's just so angry and violent and so focused on his objective. He doesn't care about anybody else around him. And Miles is kind of seeing that between him hanging up on him not answering new threads, new suit, no response. But this is the part I really do like, that a lot of people have caught this, and I'm shocked I didn't catch it. But I love how all of us as fans of the game are catching these subtle Easter eggs in this gameplay to what possibly might happen. So we're gonna go to the next segment right here. We're kind of like Peter sounds agitated with Miles, which is like right here.
Look out! Everyone, take cover!
What are you guys doing?
See, he sounds so angry.
Gunship. Can't get close enough.
But I can. I'm one of them, remember?
And here's another part.
That's it. Pete, alley-oop on 3.
Fine.
See? Did you see how angry Peter sounded? He's like, fine. Like, he's just not amused by Miles. He's like, fine. You know what I mean? Let's do it. I'm loving that, like, we're just seeing Peter being corrupted. His mind being corrupted by the symbiote suit. I love it. And I don't know if it's going to be a situation where, like, Peter finds out the suit is alive, and then that's when he kind of, like, is like, okay, I needed to get this suit off of me. I don't know if that's going to be the case where he does it himself, or my theory, which I think might happen, which we're going to get into once we get to, and I'm actually about to scroll to it right now, which it's this scene right here. See, even Miles is looking at him like, you just threw a civilian.
He got away from us.
See? He got away from us. We all see, some people caught it, some people didn't. I'm one of the people that didn't catch it when he said they got away from, they got away from us, or he got away from us. He's talking to Venom. He's talking to himself. He's talking to the voice in his head. Whether he thinks, whether he knows it's the symbiote he's talking to, which he probably does, but he quietly said he got away from us. He's not talking to Miles. Like, I thought he was talking to Miles. He's talking to Venom. He's talking, or maybe whether he knows it or not, or he's talking to himself, the voice in his head. I love that. And I don't know if Miles caught that, but let's keep going more into this.
It's good, Pete.
Pete's
I
like,
saved the
what?
tracker.
See,
Let's
Pete
go,
just
man,
takes
before
it
he gets
from
too
him.
far.
No. He's mine.
You sure?
Yep.
He's got big teeth.
So
It's
do
this. See the squint in the eye. See the Venom-like eyes come in right here?
You sure? He's got big teeth.
So
That right there. Do you see you see the Venomized eyes? They weren't like that before. I did not catch that before, and I didn't catch he got away from us quietly, and then when Miles came over, so that way Miles couldn't hear him. It's like almost a secret. He's having this conversation with Venom. I love this. But Miles is sensing, by one, Pete hanging up on him, two, Pete not responding to, oh, where'd you get the new nice threads? Where'd you get them? You know what I mean? Like, nice threads. Went past that question, just kept talking. Didn't even give him a response back to Miles. On top of him just tossing the civilian, on top of him saying, are you sure you can do this on your own? He's got big teeth. He's like, so do I. And here we go with this.
do I.
Miles knows he's different.
He's not normally like that, right?
No. He's never like that.
See? Miles knows. And here, now this is the part, guys. This is the part where I'm thinking we all have been speculating and just we've all been speculating that we would be getting a fight between Miles and Peter in here. And I do think that's what's going to end up happening, because right when I saw this footage, this gameplay, I said they are definitely going to fight. Everybody at like, once they saw that Miles has been noticing and there's like tension in the room, we know that they're going to have a fight in this game. We know it. And this is the theory I have, is that we're all wondering, people are all online were like, oh, Miles is going to get his ass beat if they have a fight, like if he's going to be fighting Peter, because Miles knows that Peter is different, and Miles is going to know the suit is doing something to you. It's the suit that's making you act this way. I don't think Peter is going to realize that on his own. I think Miles is going to be the one that needs to put Peter in his place, and they're going to fight, and he's going to fight to take that suit off of Peter. That's what I think is going to happen. And of course, everybody online thinks, of course, Miles is going to lose. I don't think he's going to lose, because I think also this game is trying to show us it's been 6 months Miles has been learning to really, be in tune with his abilities. Miles has the confidence, has the confidence at the end of this game, and he has it now in this game, because the Miles Morales game was him becoming his own Spider-Man, him getting the confidence of of just from of himself, of being his Spider-Man. So I really do love it. It's been 6 months now he's been working with Peter, and we've been seeing a difference between his Venom Blast and the different combos he's been doing, how strong his Venom Blasts have been. I mean, hell, he has a maneuver in this game called the Venom, it's called Venom Shock, which you guys have seen it. I'm not going to show you, but you guys have seen it. So I think what's going to happen is that we know Venom's weaknesses. We know it's sound, and we know it's fire. And I said it, I've been saying it, where like I wouldn't be surprised if it's Miles's Venom Blast that is the thing that's able to get the suit off of Peter. And I think they're literally telling us this in the end of the gameplay trailer. And I'm gonna show you it right now. Catch this. I'm gonna keep rewinding it, but you guys gotta see what I'm talking about. Look, it's going on, it's preying on the suit, it's on Peter, and then the shock of blue bursts it away. And whether you want to say, oh no, you're looking too much into it, I could be, and you could be like, no, it's just the white of the symbol. But this alone, right when it says this, be greater together, Venom, blue, shocking it away. You see what I'm saying? The blue from Miles's Venom Blast is shocking away the preying Venom on Peter. Is it just me? Like, I feel like they're kind of trying to tell us that, like, Miles, and I've been saying this, that I would not be surprised for how strong Miles has gotten, that Miles is going to win against the fight with Peter and shock that costume off of Peter, the Venomized costume, the symbiote suit. He's going to shock it off of him. Because, mind you, lightning leads to fire, and that's one of Venom's weaknesses that can actually injure Venom and want him to get off Peter and go somewhere else. I don't think Peter is going to be Venom like a lot of people are theorizing. I don't think so. Because, mind you, they could be tricking us, because we know in the teaser, it's kind of Miles and Peter looking in the alleyway, and we hear Kraven's voice, and then we hear Venom saying, yes, we will. People said that could be a psych out from Insomniac, and it actually could be Peter is the one that's going to be Venom in the game. I kind of hope that's not the case. I kind of hope not. But you never know. I'm kind of hoping that, because we know Eddie Brock exists in this universe. I'm kind of hoping that maybe Eddie will be working at the Daily Bugle with, of course, MJ, because apparently in the comic that we just got, Jay Jonah, purchased back the Daily Bugle, and MJ is going to be working there, and that's going to be very interesting to see the dynamic between MJ working at the Daily Bugle and Peter not working there anymore, and kind of the hate that J. Jonah Jameson has for Spider-Man. It's going to just be very interesting. But who's to say that we don't get introduced to Eddie in here, and Eddie's the one that gets the costume? I would prefer that in him becoming Venom or Kraven becoming Venom. Honestly, one of the two. I don't really want Peter to be Venom. I don't really want that, to be honest, but it would be cool. I'm not gonna lie, I would still be open to it. It would be cool, but I really don't want that. But I'm thinking, like I said, we know it's inevitable that they will fight. But I'm telling you guys, this clearly is showing my theory might be correct. And again, not many people were talking about this, but Insomniac likes to put in those little kind of hidden Easter eggs. And look, it's preying on the red suit. The blast of blue. And this shows it right here. Look, be greater together. Miles and Peter, be greater together working as a team, because when they're together as a team, they're unstoppable. And Venom won't like that. Like, oh, we gotta get, like Peter is mine. We gotta get him away from Miles. Because with Miles together, he might stop, he might bring back the old Peter. Venom doesn't want that. So I like how they're saying be greater together, and they're talking about Miles and Peter, be greater together. But Venom is coming in, is trying to prey on that. And then Miles is like, hell no. You're not getting on my boy. You're not gonna ruin him. This isn't you, Peter. This is the symbiote suit. It's Venom is preying on you and turning you into something that you're not. Guys, I'm telling you, I don't know if I'm looking too much into this theory, into this kind of, the ending of the gameplay trailer, but I feel like I could be right. Again, not many people were talking about it, and you know how Insomniac likes to kind of put their symbols in, with the whole be greater and kind of like the little Easter eggs. And I'm thinking it could be a sign where Miles's Venom Blast could be the thing to get the suit off of Peter, and he might be the one to beat Peter. That's why I'm saying it right now. Miles is gonna beat Peter in the fight when Miles realizes that, because Miles is like, that's not him, that's not Peter. He never acts like that, and he's gonna be the one to fight Peter and saying it's the suit that's turning you into this, and I'm getting it off of you. And of course, Peter would be like, oh, you're gonna try, and it's gonna be Miles's Venom Blast. How much stronger it's gotten is what's gonna take the suit off of Peter and bring our Peter back. And then, of course, the suit's going to go on to someone. The Venom suit's going to prey on somebody else. I think it's going to prey on Eddie, maybe, if we're getting Eddie in the game. There's been heavily rumors that we're going to be getting Eddie in the game. I would like that if we do. That'd be really cool if they go with the source material of Eddie being Venom. I would appreciate if they did that. But Insomniac likes to do stuff that's different. And I could totally see where it's Kraven that gets the Venom suit. Hence the size of Venom. I could see that. You never know, honestly. But either way, guys, I'm really curious to know what you guys think about my theory about Miles's Venom Blast, the thing that gets the suit off of Peter. Let me know what you guys think about that theory, and let me know your theories down in the comments below. This is just a fun thing that I wanted to talk about, something I picked up that not a lot of people picked up at all, because I haven't heard anybody talk about kind of that blue lightning shock away the praying Venom. You know what I mean? And kind of that symbolization called be greater together, the Venom eyes, and then the explosion of blue, taking it off the logo. Not anybody is talking about it, and I just could not let that opportunity pass where this could be, my theory could be right, and I didn't say anything, and somebody else says something and they were right. I just needed to talk about it because this was just a fun thing that I kind of caught. And yeah, it's just super fun me doing videos like this. And guys, expect me to do a lot more videos like this because it's just super fun. I definitely think a lot of my content going forward here on my Heroverse gaming channel will be Spider-Man 2 PS5 based, because I just love Spider-Man. He's one of my, he's literally my one if not my favorite Marvel character, because I grew up with Spider-Man. Spider-Man was my first character I fell in love with Marvel. I'm a super big Spider-Man fan. You guys can see it, especially with Insomniac Spider-Man. I love in the first Spider-Man game. I love Miles Morales. I pre-ordered them day one. I played them. I beat them, and I beat Miles Morales in a day, and I beat Spider-Man in 2 days. But yeah, literally, I'm a big fan of Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man, and I just I think it's gonna be for the remaining time. Well, leading up to Marvel Spider-Man 2's release, I think it's going to be the main source of content when it comes to videos on my channel. So that definitely, if you love Spider-Man, if you love Spider-Man, Insomniac Spider-Man just as much as I do, and you guys are just as excited as I am for Marvel Spider-Man 2 PS5, guys, like I said, subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, and like this video, because we're going to have a lot more content coming. But guys, yet again, that was the video. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.